I wanted to make a video specifically to this incident in the life of Jesus back in the day. This gives you, in my opinion, one of the best glimpses of the kind of guy Jesus is. You know what I mean? To me, at least. There's a lot of things that show you the kind of guy he is. But this is a big one, I feel like. And it's when he got angry at the money changers, selling stuff in the holy building. And Jesus just goes nuts, starts flipping up tables, flipping up chairs, God himself was making a scene. He was angry. God himself. That's the kind of guy Jesus is to me. That kind of it, because I've seen that kind of anger, the Jesus that's fighting for me is the one that flipped up the tables. I swear to God. I swear to God. It is. The same Jesus that's helping me is the same one that flipped up the tables of the money changers back in the day. I swear it's true. I swear it's the same guy. That ain't no story. That really happened. That's the same guy helping me. That same type of guy. That same determination. That same anger. You know what I mean? Of disgracing his honorable, holy places. You know what I mean? With money exchanges. That's why I don't believe the tithing scripture. Because of that incident. All tithing scriptures, I don't believe. For the most part, I don't. Because of that incident of Jesus getting angry at money exchanges in a holy building. That incident. No joke. No joke. That's why with these tithing scriptures, I'm like, that has to be from man. Look how angry Jesus got at money exchanges in holy buildings. Just one incident where he went angry, flipped up tables and stuff. Of course he's going to not be with the tithing bullshit. That same Jesus. You know what I mean? I told you if it rubbed me the wrong way my whole life, the tithing thing, the way they manipulate you to pay tithing, it's going to rub Jesus the wrong way. And I'm right. I'm right. I know I'm right. And that's why I'm making this video, because I know I'm right. That Jesus he'd be like, find another way to get money for a church. He would say that. Work a job to fund a church. Work a real job to fund a church. Don't manipulate people to fund your church. That's what Jesus would say. Make money outside of a church to build the church. Make money outside of a church. Don't do money exchanges in a church. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Yep, that's what Jesus would say. Make money outside of a church and build the church with the money you make outside of a church. Don't do the exchanges inside of a church. That's what Jesus would say. I know it would be. No money exchanges of any kind. No money in the church. That's what Jesus would say. I know he would. I know he would. Based on that incident in the Bible of him going nuts. Going nuts of money exchanges in a holy building. Based on that incident, Jesus would back me up on this. I know he would. But anyways, that just gives you, to me, that gives you a key glimpse of the kind of guy Jesus is. A key glimpse. You know what I mean? A key. In my opinion. gives you a key glimpse. Anyways, I read about that today. I always run across new magazines about Jesus. No accident. I always run across new stuff about Jesus. I always run across new stuff. I ran into a cross lying out in no man's land, just a cross of Jesus. I'm like running into all these things about Jesus. Everywhere I go, he's talking to me. Like, no joke. He's communicating with me like everywhere I go. Can't escape him. That's a fact. I'm his best buddy. I'm his best buddy down there. Wandering around like he used to wander around back in the day. That's how I am these days. I wander around. I wander around like Jesus these days. No home, no place to call my home. No place to lay my head, just like Jesus said. That's me as well. No place that I can lay my head, call home. Exactly the same thing. I can relate to that when he said there's no place for the Son of Man to lay his head. I relate to that. No matter where I go, I don't feel like I'm at home. No matter where I go, I'm just a wanderer, like Jesus was back in the day, just wander. That's why I feel lost all the time. This ain't my home. I know it's not my home. Jesus knows it as well. This ain't my home. But he wants me on the ground. That's key. It's not my home, but he still wants me here on the ground for him. That's key. So, mission accomplished. Still alive on the ground. Mission accomplished. So far, we're doing good. I'm still on the ground. Still alive. Mission accomplished so far. It's harder than you think. Staying alive as a loner is harder than you think. You just have invisible Jesus helping you from somewhere. It's harder than you think, but not impossible. But anyways, I just really felt like I had to make a video about him and the money changers. Because the money exchange thing rubbed me the wrong way through my whole life. My whole life. That's why I'm weird about money. I am. I'm weird about money. Probably because of the way they manipulated and twisted stuff to make me feel like I had to give my money to them. You know what I mean? If I don't give my money to them, I'm gonna burn. That type of fear tactics for money. It's always fear tactics for the money. It's about the money. That's all it's about. That's why Jesus was flipping up the tables. He doesn't deal with that shit. He doesn't deal with that shit. You know what I mean? So that's the Jesus I'm trying to follow, serve. The one that flipped up tables, angry at the money exchanges. That's the Jesus I'm following. That guy. That guy. Not the guy that men try to make him to be. The one that flipped up the money changer tables. That's the guy I'm following. That guy. The pissed off one. The one that's more pissed off than me. That guy. The one that fights harder than anyone I've ever seen. That guy I'm following, you know what I mean? Just when I'm like, it's impossible, Yahweh, for this road to continue. It's like, nope, it's not impossible. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going, my friend. I'm like, all right. Let's see where this is going. But I read again about where Jesus said you could move mountains with enough faith. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move mountains. In some form, I'll move mountains with my faith. I'll have that much faith in Kakarot eventually. have enough faith to heal the blind, apparently, though. Not enough faith in that respect. But it's not like Jesus healed my blind neighbor either. He didn't heal my blind neighbor either, so we're tied. Me and Jesus are tied when it comes to my blind neighbor. We're tied. I can't heal her. He hasn't healed her. We're tied. All right. That's where the competition is right now. We're tied as far as healing my blind neighbor goes. He may have healed people back in the day, the blindness back in the day. I give him that. But my blind neighbor, he hasn't healed my blind neighbor. So there. So there. We're tied. Him and I are tied when it comes to my blind neighbor being blind and not being able to see still. But anyways, the things I read are no accident. For sure. But I really wanted to talk about the money changer thing. Like a specific video to the money changer thing. Because it gives you, in my opinion, it gives you a key glimpse of the kind of guy he is. Despite what anybody wants to make him out to be. Despite what anybody tries to make Jesus out to be. Like they try to make him this corrupt businessman that manipulates people out of 10% of their money. They try to make Jesus that manipulator to suck people dry of their money until they have nothing left. They try to make Jesus like that. He ain't like that. Jesus is the guy that flipped up the tables. He's the guy that flipped up the tables of the money changers. He is. That's the real Jesus right there. The one that flipped up the tables of the money changers. Not the one that says, you're going to burn if you don't give 10%. That ain't Jesus. That ain't Jesus right there. But anyways, I just wanted to get that straight on live camera, that's the real Jesus, the one flipping up the tables of the money changers. That's the real Jesus. Like I said, he doesn't give two shits about money. Jesus does. He doesn't give two shits. Throw that shit in the trash. You know, Jesus knows better. His treasures, Jesus knows what the real treasures are. It ain't this coinage shit bullshit, you know. Fuck that shit, you know. That's what he says. Without the cussing. Pretty sure Jesus wouldn't cuss, but he would be like mad at the money changers, you know, without the cussing, you know. But you never know. Jesus may surprise you, as he surprised me. You know, getting me to this point has surprised the hell out of me. The sheer determination and will of Jesus to get me to this point is insane. The sheer determination and will and fortitude, desire to follow me, you know, get me to this point, look after me to this point, despite everybody betraying me, everybody failing me on the ground. Jesus still stuck with me. It's impressive. It's impressive. Everyone fell to the wayside. Everyone did. Jesus still stuck with me. It's impressive. It's impressive. I've never found someone that can match me in anything. Well, especially suffering. I've never found anyone that can match me easily. He's matching me. He is. He's matching me. Every step of the way, he's matching me. He's walking with me every step of the damn way. He is. He's impressive. He's impressive. For sure. Like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm dealing with when it comes to Jesus. It ain't no man. It ain't no man, I know that much. It ain't like any man I've come across on the ground. No, sir. No, sir. But anyways. But that's just the main thing. I'm pretty sure that money changer thing is a legit thing that happened. It really happened. Jesus flipping up the tables, flipping up the chairs, going nuts on the money changers. That really happened. I know it did. That's the Jesus that's helping me. That same guy. That same guy that did that back in the day. That's the Jesus that's helping me now. It is. I know it. I know it. You know what I mean? I can tell that determination. I can the one that's helping me. I can see the determination of the same guy that had the determination to flip up the money changer tables in front of everybody. You know, the same determination. Same guy's helping me. Same one. Same determination. No joking around. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Because I have these memories. I'm like, it didn't seem like Jesus cared back in the day. You know, it didn't seem like he was fighting for me back in the day, like when I was young. But these days, he's fighting for me. It's strange. It's so strange. God knows it's caught me off guard completely. That Jesus is helping me. Still, it's caught me way off guard. It's a huge turn of events. Huge. That Jesus stepped in, intervened completely, and has been tracking me and helping me to this point. Huge turn of events. No joking around. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Kind of make a more badass video of the day. Kind of a more uplifting badass video. Jesus being a rebel is the most badass thing to talk about. Jesus being a rebel to his own religion back in the day is the most badass thing to talk about. You know what I mean? It is. Everyone's like, oh, bow down to, you know, peaceful Jesus. No. Jesus was a rebel too. He was a rebel as well. He was. Yes, he was. He was a rebel, total. Flipping up tables and chairs, rebel. Total rebel. He would have got locked up these days if he did that. You know what I mean? Making a scene at a holy building like I want to do. He would have got locked up for that. I know he would have. These days he would have got locked up. God bless him. You know, I'd support him totally if he got locked up these days, you know, because I know how that goes. I know how it goes. The locked up thing. I know how it goes. He knows I know how that goes. Being locked up. I know how that goes. But being locked up for flipping up tables in a temple for money exchanges, that's badass. Getting locked up for that, that's badass. Badass, totally. For sure. I'd be like, I was just trying to be like Jesus, you know, flipping up the usher plates and the money exchanges in the temple. I was trying to be like Jesus. Why are you arresting me? Why are you arresting me? I was being like Jesus himself, all right? The ultimate rebel of religion, Jesus. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it, the ultimate rebel of religion. Of his own religion. Jesus was a rebel of his own religion. So they say it was his own religion. They say they served God, but Jesus was the only one doing the right thing. He was the only one doing the right thing. He didn't talk the talk, he walked the walk, you know. If someone needed to be healed on a Sunday, he did it, all right? It was the right thing to do, all right? It was the right thing to do. That's why he did it, you know. But anyways, enough about that. But that is one of the most badass things Jesus did back in the day, in my opinion, because it involves greed and money. And he just said, fuck that shit. He said, fuck that shit to greed. You know what I mean? Money, greed. He said, fuck that shit. take that greed bullshit out of my fucking temple without the cussing with that. But he might as well have been cussing, throwing up tables and throwing up chairs. He might as well have been cussing, in my opinion. That's cussing actions there. That's battle axe. That's battle axe actions 101. Throwing up tables, throwing up chairs. That's battle axe behavior. It is. That's battle axe behavior. God knows it. He knows it. I recognize battle axe behavior. Jesus was doing battle axe behavior right there. It is. Doing battle axe behavior. Throwing up tables. That's something I would do. That's battle axe behavior. That's why he's the first battle axe. Jesus was, not me. He was. He was just like, I'll make another battle axe. Part of me. And put him on the ground. These days. That's what he did. I swear. Because I resonate with him flipping up this is it. I resonate with that. Him flipping up the tables, flipping up the chairs to the money changers. I resonate with that like you would not believe. God knows. I might as well have been Jesus, his right hand back then. Like flipping up the tables in his hand. I might as well have been his right hand. Flipping up those tables. That's how much that resonates with me. Like I was a part of his hand doing that. No joking. Maybe I am his hand in the body of Christ. Maybe I'm his hand. That just came to me for some reason. That just came to me for some reason. It did. Just now. In the body of Christ, I'm one of his hands. I am. The battle axe hand. The right hand. No joke. The mean part of Jesus, the right battle axe hand that he put on the ground in the form of me. He's like, I'm going to put the body of Christ, my battle axe hand, on the ground. And it's going to look like this. Like me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shiny battle axe hand. Because God knows that resonates with me like nothing else. Like nothing else Jesus did. That resonates with me. The part where he's causing chaos. Flipping up. That resonates with me more than anything Jesus did. Like I said, more than the healing. I can't heal like Jesus. I can't heal like him. I can't heal the blind. Yeah. But flipping up tables like that, I can do that. I've done that kind of stuff in my life. I have. I've done that chaotic stuff. I have. I resonate with that. That's the part of Jesus I resonate with. It is. The destructive part of Jesus. I resonate with that part of Jesus. I do. The suffering part, a little bit. I resonate with him, with that. But the destructive part, a lot. You know what I mean? With him going nuts. I resonate with that part of Jesus a lot. I do. A lot. Like you would not believe. Like you would not believe. As if I was his hand back in the day. Before I was created, probably. Who knows? I don't know. But it feels like I might as well have been his right hand back then. Might as well have been flipping up those tables. Might as well. And that's how I feel like he's going to use me these days. He's already begun doing battle axe training. In many ways, he's been doing battle axe training with me. I'm not joking. I've been doing so much different battle axe behavior. Like him flipping up tables is not even funny. I've been doing tons of battle axe behavior. Like him flipping up tables. Like no joke. So he's gonna stir some shit up through me. I know he is. He knows I'm not like Mr. Peaceful, Mr. Nice Guy. I'm not. I'm not. It takes everything I have It takes everything I have to try to be a decent human being and not be the chaotic person I know I am. That I grew up in chaos. But I feel like I've come a long ways as far as being more of a peaceful person. I think so. But yeah, that's one of the most badass things Jesus did, in my opinion. That was the most badass thing he did. One of them. One of the most badass things he did was the going nuts on the money changers. Because, mainly because of this. The money manipulation and money exchanges in holy buildings throughout my whole life, has rubbed me the wrong way like you would not believe. It's rubbed me the wrong way like you would not believe. Manipulating desperate people. It's so messed up. Manipulating desperate people that are in dire straits as it is. Manipulating them to give more money. So they're even in worse position. Rub me the wrong way like you would not believe. Like you would not believe. It rubbed me the wrong way. That's why I know it rubbed Kakarot the wrong way. Jesus. Because there's no way I'm a better man than him. In this regard, when it comes to money in holy buildings, I'm the better man. I'm the one that gets rubbed the wrong way and not Jesus. That's hard for me to believe. That's how I can tell. That's how I can tell. That's how I can totally tell. There's no way I'm a better man than Jesus in this area. And the money changer example is my evidence that I'm not a better man than Jesus in this area. I'm not. He thinks the same way as I do. He probably even gets more angry about it than I do. It rubs him the wrong way more than it rubs me the wrong way. Hard to believe, but could be true. Could be true, yeah. Because the battle axes wanted to flip up not just the tables of holy buildings that do the money exchanges, but I wanted to flip up the entire buildings. I wanted to flip up the entire temples, flip them up and destroy them. No joke. If I could, I would. No joke. I told people in a recovery site I wanted to be part of a wrecking crew with a wrecking ball that wrecked the temples of the cult. I wanted to be a part of that crew, and I wanted everyone to see me do it. I wanted every believer of the cult to watch me wreck their building. That's how much of a battle axe I am. That's how much of a battle axe I am. But yeah, it kind of sucks that I kind of wish that Jesus was the greedy businessman with the tithing. I kind of wish he was. Like I thought growing up, I thought he was. But I don't think he was. Especially these days. I think he is definitely that guy that threw up the money changer tables. Through and through. That's who Jesus is. About money. throwing it up in the air like fuck that shit. Get that shit out of here. Making a scene. Without the cussing. Without the cussing, alright? I don't think he cussed, alright? I'm trying to work on not cussing as well. It's tough. It's tough. I'm a work in progress. God's trying to utilize the most crazy person on the planet. The battle axe for real on the ground. He's trying to utilize someone that no one could utilize. Like, no joke. He's like, I can utilize him because I created him. That's it. That's the key right there. He created me. So he can utilize me when no one else could. No one on this planet could utilize me, even help me for any cause, reason, or nothing. So the only person that can is the one who created me. That's what just clicks just now. The only one that can utilize me for anything on this planet is my creator. You know what I mean? No joking around. Like I said, he stuck with me so long. I'm like, he has to know things about me that I don't know. He has to have stuck with me this long. He's got to know more about me than anybody, even me. He's like, he knows the secrets that he put in within me. He does. God put secrets within me. He did. More than just battle axe stuff. More than just that. I'm not joking. He's put things within me that I don't even know is there. Talents, abilities that I don't even know that's there. No joking around. Like I said, I could heal the blind, maybe. If I could tap into that part that God put in me. If I could tap into it. Find it, that I haven't found yet. The healing the blind part gift. But I have been trying. Trying to find that gift of healing the blind. I'm trying. I made an effort. For sure. But anyways. That's the main thing I wanted to talk about for this video. Was Jesus and the money changers. Because it's key. It's key. For all the corruption of religion trying to drain you of your money, it's key. It's key for that reason. Jesus is the opposite of that. That one story in the Bible of him flipping up the money changers gives you a glimpse of how he sees the corruption of money and religion. A glimpse. No joke. That's the Jesus that's been helping me. That one. That's the real Jesus right there. The one flipping up the tables. It is. I resonate with that like no one knows. Like nobody even knows. I resonate with that. I swear. Like I said, I'm the body of Christ that flipped up those tables. I swear I am. I swear I am. Yeah. I'm part of that body that flipped up those tables. That's in me. It is. 100%. 100% that's in me. That kind of stuff. Like, get this greed out of my face. Get this out of my face. That's in me. It is. It resonates like you would not believe. Like you would not believe. And that's why I've always been about money. Like I've always wanted, like I've said before, I've always wanted to survive without money. You know what I mean? Live without money somehow. Make it happen. That's how much I'm like, about money. That's how much I'm like, you know. But anyways, enough about that. Yeah, that's all I want to say for this video. Is that part in the Bible of him sure that really happened. Pretty sure. I resonate with that like no one knows. Like no one even knows. That's Battle Axe Jesus right there. It is. That's why I resonate with it. That's Battle Axe Jesus right there. Flipping the tables, flipping up the chairs. That's Battle Axe mode. That's Battle Axe mode of Jesus right there. It is. No joke. No joking around. It's amazing how much of my life I've been like that. I've just wanted to flip shit up. Yeah. It's amazing how much of my life I've been like that. Just get that out of my face. Yeah. Get that corruption out of my face. Yeah. But anyways, I think that's all I'll say for this video. But I felt it needed a video of its own. Jesus and the Money Changer. That whole thing that happened there deserved its own video.